Oh my god, that was like a no sound. So sorry about that. Hi, welcome back. I'm Will, and this is Diamonds Around the World. First and foremost, if you're new, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. Um, I finished up the section that I started yesterday with you guys. I did some of this next section. I did the leaves and the pumpkin that was in here. I'm going to be working with the purples and the pink background of this here. And then I just have a small little section at the base, and that's basically 5200 for that small section. So, how is everybody doing? I myself am doing actually pretty good. Yesterday was Wednesday, the 22nd. Work was interesting. Let's see. LJ just ran the truck by himself because it's. Hold on, I got a cough. Sorry about that. I paused so I could cough. So I just had LJ do the truck by himself because it's so small now with our remodel that it's not like the both of us need to do it. And I'm perfectly fine with that right now. So he did that. I worked with my merchandiser. We were talking about what was getting moved and when, because they want to start working on the other side of the building that we're on, possibly next week while I'm on vacation. And I'm like, well, that kind of sucks because I need to know what we're doing with a lot of this product, especially the coolers, like the drinks, like the juices and the waters and the sodas and the energy drinks. What in the world is that? And he goes, but I know a lot of it is going to be fine because you don't need to have like water constantly in a cooler or in a fridge right away. You can sit out temporarily as long as it's not in the sun. So we're gonna have a section just for backstock, from what I understand. And I'm like, okay, that's great. That works. I'm content with that. At least I know something. And then what else? So we got that somewhat organized. Got a couple more threes right there in the middle. So yeah, that's somewhat organized. LJ is going to be taking the one display case home today. We got the shells out of it yesterday, and I helped take that part home to his house. So all he has to do is get the main display. So yeah, he's gonna do that. So that's one display that we don't have to worry about getting rid of, and that's great because it's a glass display. What else? Sorry, take a drink of my Pepsi Zero. Oh, and then my boss looks at me. He goes, "Oh, by the way, you might be going down to this location on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays." I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Just because he goes, but we won't know till tomorrow, aka today, for a definitive answer from his boss." I'm like, "I would still like to know why I might be going. Just don't leave me hanging." Well, he won't tell me. I'm like, I'm gonna find out. So I'm probably gonna sit there and say, can I regretfully decline? Because now we're trying to move up the finish of this construction by the end of the year. And you would think that if you want to do that, I don't know how they're going to do that, but with the holidays. But whatever. You'd think if you're going to want to try and do that, keep your merchandiser manager in the building to help get things organized, but nope. So I'm hoping that my regional manager tells me that, oh, well, we were thinking about it, but never mind, don't worry about it. I'm just hoping I don't have to do that, because that's another 20 minutes on my drive as it is. And that's one of the reasons I switched locations back in 22, because of the drive. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting conversation to see what happens. But then, let's see, other than that, honestly, to tell you the truth, nothing majorly happened. Well, Diamond Art Club started releasing their Saturday releases yesterday. The 3 they dropped, they're nice pictures, but like I said, once again, not my taste. If anything does come out, I'll probably, like I said, just wish list it till Black Friday, hopefully. I'm thinking with Black Friday ahead right now, what I might do is I don't want to say get a whole bunch, but get a handful of mini Dazzles. But they're like, I also want to purchase from small shops too this year, because I missed it out last year. I really want to get one from my one main small shop that I love to order from. And I don't know if I might just say screw it and order the canvas now. So I know I won't have it in time for the event on the 1st of November for Sparkle All the Way. Unless if they have an abundance ordered and on hand, but I think they're doing drop shipping, so they don't have that FOMO problem. So yeah, that's an event I'm doing in November and the first half of December. Sparkle All the Way. I just have to find a canvas for it. Actually, I might just use one of the ones I have now from that company. And just take it off my wheel, have it set to go. Actually, you know what? I could. It's around. It has crystals, ABs. I could possibly do that. I just have to find it. I think it's a 50 by 50. Yeah, that would work on the size, I think. Sorry, just brain working on what I should do for that event. And then that doesn't count the Season of Spangler event in November. That's done by Kara, the principal painter, and Brandy, Mystery of Diamonds, over on Brandy's YouTube channel. I need to figure out what I'm doing for that event. It has to be a Randall Spangler event product, canvas, cross stitch, or coloring page. I only have one canvas left, but I don't want to work on that right now. But I do have some coloring books that I won from the last event. But if I use them, I want to make copies of the pages, so I do not color in the books because they're signed by Randall himself. So I gotta figure out how I can make copies without damaging the books. So those are the only 2 events. And with the coloring, I can do like the whole color of the page in one day. And then I'd have to post it, but the coloring you have to do a new page every day, every week. I mean, So I'd have to pick out 4 pages, and that's fine with me. I don't have no problem with that. I'm perfectly content with that. So I would probably do that. It's just color some pages. Or I might just say find the coloring books on Amazon and order them again. So I have one for coloring and one for not coloring. Haven't decided yet. Then, what else? So, let's see, diamond painting wise, I am working along on this canvas of Pumpkin by Rita Conner illustration. Coming along great. Let's see. I hit, as of yesterday, as long as nothing changes, I hit 250 subscribers. I was not expecting it to hit that fast, because I just hit 200, not even, I want to say beginning of the month, I think it was. Yeah, it was beginning of the month, because I did my 200 subscriber giveaway. And, hold on, 211 is 5 year. I'll just use the bag, the leftover bag drills. So yeah, now I just hit that one, so I'm surprised I hit 250 already. It took me a lot longer to get to 150 than it did the 250. But I think a lot of that was because of the Halloween mystery box that I'm still getting watches on. Last I looked, it was 3 views away from 600. So that one helped a lot. So I think once I get that Christmas one, that's going to help a lot too. I'm just curious. Actually, I have 598 right now. So, yeah. Cool. I have, let's see, a video for Friday at 12:30 and a video for Monday next week at 12:30. Plus these daily chats with you guys, of course. And then I just have to find a kit for a first look next week on Wednesday. And I think I have one, not even opened yet. So I will have to do that. No, yeah, okay. So yeah, but honestly, to tell you the truth, I got the notification on my phone from YouTube saying that I had 200 a new subscriber, and that pushed it to 250. So I'm quite thrilled. It's getting there. What else? Oh, so I filled out. So, Ever After Diamond Painting, they is a new company, small company, started in April, I think, if I remember right. And I follow them on Facebook and all that stuff, and they stuck a Facebook thing up the other day for YouTube content creators to possibly fill out a form to be a possibility of a sneak peeker. I'm like, well, why not? What the heck? Why not? It doesn't hurt to do it. If they reach out to me, they reach out. If they don't, they don't. I'm not gonna complain. There is actually one canvas on their website that I do want to purchase, but that might be a next year thing because, sorry, I'm just making sure that plastic and the drills are not underneath each other, because I want to try and do something next year. I want to do something with small shops. I'll talk about that later, probably in December, during a chat with you guys. But yeah, but I do want to purchase at least one canvas. I know that by fact. But if they reach out to me and say, hey, we like your content and we want you to work with us, I'm all for it. At this point, it's up to them. I filled out the form. I can't go from there. Can't do nothing after that. It's up, like I said, their decision. But we'll see what happens. I don't know, like, who all filled out forms, so I don't know how many they have to go through one by one. But it is what it is. And I think, hypothetically said, if I did do something like that, I think that would also bring in more subscribers down the line because it's promoting a small shop. I have nothing against small shops. I love them, and that's one way that this diamond painting community does survive in ways, is the small shops, like with the pens like this. This is from Enablers Outpost. I have one from Leopard Leatherworks. I have, like, my tray is from Firefly. I didn't purchase this tray. It actually came out of a mystery box from Enablers Outpost. It was their 2022 Christmas mystery box that they did. And I love their trays. I actually want to purchase a couple from them. That's going to be probably a next year thing too. But yeah, because I gotta come up with a spreadsheet for stuff. I don't know if I want to make one of my own or find one and tweak it for what I want to do. But like I said, that would be a video later down the line because I gotta get everything organized for that. And then I think I'm basically set to do the set of videos I want to do about Diamond Art Club's evolution over the years. The only thing I really don't have would be one of the original Diamond Art Club boxes that were in the color black from years ago, like when they first started. And yes, they used to have diamond paintings come in a black box with the design and all that stuff on it, like the new one, older ones. But yeah, I'm gonna do a set of evolution videos of Diamond Art Club over the years. There won't be super long ones. They'll probably be about 10-15 minutes, maybe 20 max, like the chats. But I want to start doing that this year and possibly get it finished off this year because there isn't that many, but there's going to be a lot. Actually, you know what? Now I need one more toolkit. Well, I don't technically need it, but it'd be nice to have it. I think my mom has some, so I could probably steal one of hers temporarily. But that is basically going to be everything from me. So if you haven't, please hit the like and subscription button down below. It does help out the channel immensely. I am slowly growing the channel. Let me know in the comments, did you pick up anything from the midweek release from Diamond Art Club? And that was like the fall themed kits and the Sparkle Pal. How about that? Then also hit the notification button to be notified for when I post videos. I post them every day, Monday through Friday, religiously. Unless if something happens in life, and, you know, life happens. And then think that's going to be everything for me today. So, have a great day. I'll see you guys later. This is going... I don't know what I was going to say there for a minute. Okay, have a nice day. I'll see you guys later. This is Diamonds Around the World. Have a good one. Bye.